There we go. Ha ha. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to our Purim celebration. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Purim celebration. Unfortunately, the rabbi was unable to make it here tonight. So I'm here instead. I don't know if you recognize me, but my name is, we'll see what kind of movie buffs you are in the room. My name is Dr. Brakish Okun. Does that do anything for anyone? Now, I know that I changed my hair color because normally when you've seen me before, my hair's been blonde, but now it's red. But you may have seen me, I was in a film called Independence Day, and I was that scientist who was doing the experiments on all of those aliens that were in the room in Independence Day. So if you recognize me, that's where I'm from. If you have song sheets, there are song sheets that are around. There's about one for every other person, I think, so if we can share. If you find yourself song number 1, you can join me as we sing together about this joyous holiday. Chag Purim, Chag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Zmirot Rikudim, Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Bara Ashani. Now what I need right now, I need everybody on the count of 3. We're going to practice the part of where the grogger sound, which is Rosh, Rosh, Rosh. On the count of 3, we're all going to say Rosh, Rosh, Rosh. Are you ready? Achat, Shtayim, 3. All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, that was a 1. All right. If you have a grogger, now would be a good time to put it down on your lap or down on the floor in front of you. So on the count of shalosh. On the count of shalosh. Can we hear me, or we can't hear me at all? Or we? All right, we're going to give me just a second here. Can anybody actually hear me? Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me now. Alrighty. It's going to be... Good evening, everyone. If you have a grogger, please put your grogger down. If you're talking, please stop talking. We can't have our service or our Purim celebration if no one can hear. So if you have a grogger in your hand, if you think the microphone's very, very loud, it's because the microphone's very, very loud because I was talking for about 3 minutes and no one heard me. So we're just going to turn it all the way up here. It's going to be kind of loud for a little while until we actually get people there. So if you have a grogger in your hand, put your grogger down. If you have a grogger in your hand, please put your grogger down. We don't need your groggers yet. So if you have a grogger, please put it down. If you have a song sheet in your hand, you can take that song sheet, maybe share with the person next to you. If we ran out of them, I don't know if we have, but I think there's enough for about one for every other person, I believe. And if you will look on your song sheet, at the top of the song sheet, it says, number 1, Chag Purim. And so if you will join me, let me see here. All right. Song number 1 says, what a beautiful day this is together for celebrating Purim with our groggers and with our masks and such. I need you to join in with me. If you can make the sound of a grogger without the grogger in Hebrew. Grogger, by the way, is in what language? Anybody tell me what language is it in? If you said Hebrew, raise your hand if you think grogger is in Hebrew. Don't raise your hand because that's the wrong answer. If you think that grogger is in Yiddish, you should raise your hand right now. I'd raise your hand because that's the right answer. All right. In Hebrew, grogger is ra'ashan. And a ra'ashan makes the noise of rosh, rosh, rosh. So on the count of 3, we're all going to say rosh, rosh, rosh. Ready? Achat, shtayim, 3. That's okay. It's like about a 4 or 5 out of 10. So we're getting there. On the count of shalosh. Ready? 1, 2, shalosh. That's about it. So, song number 1, if you'll join with me, we'll start slowly and we're going to be speeding up along the way. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Kagadola Yehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Sfirot Rikudim, Hava Narisha, Hava Narisha, Hava Narisha, Ra'ashanim. Ready to go a little faster now. Here we go. Purim, Purim, Kagadola Yehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Sfirot Rikudim, Hava Narisha, Hava Narisha, Hava Narisha, Ra'ashanim, Purim, Ze'el Zertovi Manot, Matzadim, Matzadim, Nimganot, Hava Narisha, Ra'ashanim, Hava Narisha, Ra'ashanim, Hava Narisha, Ra'ashanim. Try to English with me, the third verse on your page. Purim cheer, 'tis a holiday so dear. Mask and song, bring along, groggers out and clear. Here go the groggers, rock, rock, rock. Here go the groggers, rock, rock, rock. Here go the groggers, rock, rock, rock. So we are going to tell the story of Purim this evening. We might even tell it twice. We might even tell it 3 times. I think the first time we'll tell it will be in song. It's song number 2 on your song sheet. It's all in English. It'll get you the whole story of what happened, and then we might take a different take on it, but it goes like this. Oh, Haman was a high and mighty bluff in Shushan long ago. He ordered Mordecai to take his derby off in Shushan long ago. So the chorus goes like this. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a round. For Haman he was singing while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. Isn't that just a happy song about capital punishment? It just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, doesn't it? But Mordecai sang and laughed in his face in Shushan long ago. So Haman swore he'd exterminate his race in Shushan long ago. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a round. For Haman he was singing while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. Now we can have a sociological discussion about whether the Jews in Shushan were erased or not, but the songwriter apparently in verse number 2 decided that was going to be the case, so we're just going to have to live with it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably not one of the adults in the room, and you can just pretend like I'm not talking right now, and we'll just go to verse number 3. Oh, Esther was a timid little maid, and Shushan long ago, but Mordecai told her she needn't be afraid, and Shushan long ago. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a row. For Haman he was singing while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. So she went to the king and she gave him a smile in Shushan long ago. The king he liked her manner and her style in Shushan long ago. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a row. For Haman he was singing while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. Now, of course, in that verse, we know that these words, he liked her manner and her style. I believe that's a euphemism for having coffee at Starbucks. I think that's what that's the euphemism for. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Ahasuerus was a jolly little king in Shushan long ago. He ordered him to take a little drink in Shushan long ago. So we sing, so we sing, so we sing and raise a row. For him he was singing while Mordecai was singing in Shushan long ago. Now that of course is one version of the story. We may take a look at another version of the story here. Let me just get rid of my guitar for a moment here. There we go. All right. Anybody see Will Smith, by the way? He's supposed to be bringing another alien my way. I don't know. This is a baseball bat. No. This is Megillat Esther, the Megillah, the scroll of Esther, and we'll read from this scroll. We're going to say a few blessings for reading the Megillah. The first blessing ends with the words, all. That was terrible. Let's try it again. All. Mikra. Megillah. So we say, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Kidshanu B'mitzvotav V'tzivanu Al Mikra Megillah, which means praise to you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who makes us holy with your commandments and commands us to read the scroll of Esther. And then we say, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam She'asa Nisim La'avotenu Bayamim Hahem Bazman Hazeh. We can all say Amen. Amen. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who did miracles for our ancestors in ancient times and continues to do miracles for us today. And then, of course, if this is your first time reading the Megillah this year, because it's my first time reading the Megillah this year, we will want to join together in saying a special prayer that we call Shehechianu. And so, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Shehechianu V'Tzianu B'Zman Hazeh. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Shehechianu said the blessing for reading from Megillat Esther, it's time for us to read a little bit of the Megillah. In this first chapter, you will not need that grogger, so you can put your groggers down for right now. And let us begin to tell the story. Are you ready? 4 people are ready. Are you ready? All right, here we go. A little reading from the beginning of the scroll to tell our story right here and right now, now that we've said the blessings. Here we go. Vayehi bimei Achashverosh, hu Achashverosh hamelech mehod ad kush, sheva esrim b'mea medina, bayamim hahem k'sheishet hamelech, Achashverosh al kisei malchuto asher b'Shushan habira bishanat shlosha lemalko asa mishtei lekol sarav avodav cher paras umidai partamim asher hamedinat lefanav veharot את אשר בכל מלכותו ואת יקר תפארת גדולו ימים רבים 80 יום ומלכות הימים האלה ועשה המלך לכל העם הנמצאים בשושן הבירה ומגדל עד קטן משרתי 7 ימים וחצר איבת ביתן המלך כור פרפס ותכלת אחוז בטבלי בוצו מרגמן על גלילי כסף בעמודי 6 מוטות זהב וכסף על רצפת ההית 6 ברד ושוחרת והשרקות בכל זהב וכלים מכלים שונים ויין מלכות רב ביד המלך.
Now, I suppose I should probably tell you what some of those words mean that I just read. It says that there was a king, his name was Ahasuerus, and he was the king over 100. Well, I don't know, we'll debate if we like this guy later or not, but I'll tell you this. He was the king over all of 127 provinces, all the way from Ethiopia, way over there, all the way to India, way over there. It's a pretty big empire, really, all the way from Ethiopia to India, a rather large empire. And when he became king, he had a banquet. It was a pretty cool banquet, really. You know, it was a 7-day-long banquet to get started. And then he kept the banquet going after the 7 days. And well, things were going well in the city of Shushan, where they were hanging on. And, you know, maybe there's a better way for me to tell you this story. I have a better idea here. You know, a little bit of Jewish history. Now, you might not be aware, but some people debate. You know, this is, for those of you who might be music buffs, you might know this little bit of trivia, but hip-hop, traditionally we say that hip-hop started exactly 50 years ago this year. That's the debate in music about where exactly did it start, but it was 50 years ago that hip-hop started. If you don't believe me, trust me, I'm an expert on this, okay? It's true. Can I prove I'm an expert on this? I am, well, not me, but the rabbi is, and I'm pretending to be the rabbi right now. So, but I can tell you, the rabbi was a champion, true story, on Rock and Roll Jeopardy. It's really true. It's really true. I'll tell you how much money I won another time, but that's a whole other story. But being a champion on Rock and Roll Jeopardy and now about all this music stuff. Now there's a debate. There's a debate. Did hip-hop begin in New York, or did hip-hop begin in Los Angeles? And the truth of the matter is that that's the wrong question. Because the truth is, for the kids in the room, everything I'm going to say right now, for now, everything I said up to now is true. Everything I'm going to say now is not true, but just pretend that it is. Okay, so the debate is not, did it start in Los Angeles or New York? Because the answer is it was in neither one. And hip-hop is not 50 years old. No, it's not. Hip-hop is actually thousands of years old, and it was invented by Jews in the city of Shushan in Persia. That's right. Not New York, not Los Angeles, Shushan, Persia. All you need to do to get there, you get on I-25 and you hang a right, and you keep going for like days, and you will get to Shushan. And, well, you know, if you were in Shushan those thousands of years ago, if you were in Shushan thousands of years ago, the hip-hop you heard might have kind of sounded like, well, what would it have sounded like? Oh. This hip-hop school began with rap stuff, huh? In Shushan. Huh. I wonder if I wound up in a dream sequence going back to Shushan. Everybody do the dream thing with me. Ready? Are we ready? We're ready. All right. I need one more dream sequence. Here we go. Ready? Yes, that ancient rap hip-hop thing might have sounded. It might have been, I don't know, somewhere here.
We need to find Alec right now. the scoop on what went down long ago in fancy Shushan town. The king had a party. Everyone had too much to drink. Then the king said with a wink, king, I'm there.
I'll call Queen Vashti to dance and swing. Great hoots and smiles to you she'll bring.
Vashti came. Here's her reply to the king's demand. Dance in front of drunken guys.
Drunken crew. Well, dear king, here's the anti-coup. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
Haman, do you see how the queen defied me? I can't let this go by, because she has no alibi. Go ahead, give your ideas a try.
I'd ditch her if I were you. Banish her now. Set people straight. You're the king. You get to dictate. Take someone else for royal bliss. And Vashti you will never miss.
Yes, you're right. So it shall be. Vashti no longer is married to me. Out, you witch, get you gone. No one tells this king he is wrong.
So the king booted Vashti out. Then all Shushan put out a shout. New queen wanted. Attend the tryout fair. You may be crowned queen right there. Mordecai heard that shout. He took his niece Esther aside to tell her
The script is not on the right thing.
she must try out.
So, my sweet niece, here's the deal. You must try out to be the king's wife, to have his ear and maybe prevent some future strife. Your favor with the king, some security might bring.
Me? Surely, uncle, you must jest. Knowing how bad is my shyness. I'm not brave, no hair here. Just a simple maid, the king I fear.
Not to worry, niece of mine. If any attempt at evil play from any direction comes our way, you will find you have lots of spine.
Beauty contest.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, dearest king. No one need a modest new queen? Together we can build your wildest dreams. I'm ready to bow to your wishes and cover your commands with my devoted kisses.
Whoa. This is the gal I wish to dance with and romance with. She's pretty, she's smart, she already knows her part. I need a new queen now, and Esther is a definite... Oh, it's okay. And Esther is a definite wow. So put her in her wedding clothes and place flowers over her gown. She will sit by my side wearing her queenly crown.
Meanwhile, one day in Shushan town, in the busy streets of Shushan town, proud and powerful, Haman takes a stroll. go. Right here. Wow.
This is the king's favorite advisor. So bow, bow, bow.
Everyone bow, please. Everyone bow, please.
Very low. Much respect. All Shushan must show.
Okay, now take your troops. Haman?
Halt! Halt! I say halt! Who is this Jew lout who refuses to bow to me? So, Jew, what are you about?
True. I refuse to bow down to you. You are not the king, or close to being the king. You are just some advisor.
Wait, read it again.
True. I refuse to bow to you. You are not the king or close to being the king. Just some advisor with a ring.
Yeah, send him through. You're not the king. No way we'll bow to you. Now you go. Go down. Sit down.
Okay, go on, get off. How dare the Jews not bow to me? I swear I'll have revenge. You'll see. They'll see quite immediately how strong my powers with the king can be.
One dark night, the king cannot sleep. He is having wild, weird dreams with no meaning, or so it seems. He calls a servant, has him get the book, showing good deeds his subjects undertook. He reads the story of Mordecai the Jew, who reported a plot no one else knew to overthrow the king and an impostor bring.
I must remember this man.
The sleepy king said as he stumbled off to bed. Haman hates Mordecai, who is good and true. Haman's hate just grew and grew. Now our story takes an evil twist. Haman's wife tells her husband this.
Get rid of the Jews. Get rid of the Jews to restore your power. Hang them all from the city walls. No one will miss a bunch of upstarts who won't obey or play their parts.
The next time the king had a bad night, he sends for Mordecai
What happened to the microphone?
and explained his plight.
Okay, my king, I am here to lend my ear to what you fear. So tell me all about your dream, and I see what I can glean.
I will get my revenge on all these Jews. I will tell the king that they are a people who trouble brews, and to me, they won't bow. No one will miss them anyhow.
Once the king listens to Haman, he orders the Jews to be hung from one end of Persia to the other one. Mordecai calls Esther to meet. They hide at the city gate trying to be very discreet.
Okay, what am I doing? Okay, that's you.
You must go to your king and tell him the total truth, that you are Jewish and must hang with the rest of the group. You are clever, you are kind, and you will find a way to make the king understand what is on your mind.
Oh, this is very bad. I am so stressed. I am so sad. I have no idea how I will pull this off. But I must think it through to find a way to save the Jews.
Esther puts on her finest gown and does up her hair. She requests to see the king. The king notices she seems in despair.
My liege and husband, you're so cool. Why don't you come over, hang by my pool? Oh, have some food, have some wine. We'll have a divine time. And if you'd like, my sweet king, your friend Haman, you can bring.
So the king
Oh my God, I know.
and
It's perfect.
Haman
I knocked off my crown like 5 times.
attend her fabulous meal with music, wine, and food. It's the whole deal.
What a feast, my lovely queen. How can I thank you, for distressed you seem.
Oh, good gracious, you're so kind. Don't want to trouble you, but if you're so inclined, please come back tomorrow night. Bring Haman again, we'll be all right.
So the very next night, Haman
Boo! Yeah, boo, yeah. Boo! Boo, Haman!
and the king head over to Esther's for another fling. They party again, but the king can
Yeah.
see that his queen is still not very happy.
Hey, sweet Esther. What's up with you? Tell me why you seem so very blue. To bring back your lovely smile, I'll do whatever I have to do.
Now you see me, soon you won't. For I am Jewish. Your order says my people must be smart. On the 10th of Adar, your edict will hang us from a wall. And that is why I seem not myself at all. My uncle is Mordecai the Jew. From an assassin's plot, he saved you. Then he read your dreams, saved you again, O king. But now he too at the gallows will swing. So now you see why I'm so sad. Your advisor, Haman, is really a cad. He wants power, he wants me. Your chief advisor, he wants to be. Unless you undo this hard decree, all the Jews in Shushan, including me. Oh my God, I just like almost will hang from your gallows very, very shortly. Sobbing noises.
What? Who dares threaten my queen and her uncle, a kind man who saved me from assassin's screams, and on top of that, read my dreams? I am so angry, I must think of how to turn this mess around right now. I need some fresh air to think. This bad edict, I have to sink. Right now, Haman, stay right here. Soon my special patrol will appear.
No way is this gonna happen to me. I will fix it with your undoing. You'll see. I will tell the king you're to blame. When he sees me, you holding me It will move his angry flame. He'll think you're quite insane.
What is going on here? Haman, you're done. I will cancel my edict against all Jews. The gallows for your family we will use. Yes, the gallows for you and your sons. You will all hang high in the winds for your evil and outrageous sins.
Oh boy. So now, while Haman and his son swing, Mordecai has the king's chief advisors there. All of the Jews of Shushan dance and rejoice for the brave words that Esther's faith gave to her timid, lovely voice. Okay, you guys come with me.
And now, let's see here, there we go. And now that you know the story, if you are wearing a costume, ladies and gentlemen, alrighty everybody, if we could bring your attention back up to the bima. If you are wearing a costume, and I'm wondering if I get little Eeyore over there, that Eeyore back by the angel, can you come up, Eeyore? Can you help me out? Yeah, you, that Eeyore. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, if you are wearing a costume, we're gonna have a little costume parade right now, so make your way into the center aisle. If you have a costume on, into the center aisle, and as you pass up, you're gonna walk toward the bima, not yet, don't do it yet, but as you pass by the bima, this sad little creature, Eeyore over here, Eeyore's very sad, but this sad little creature will hand out some sweets for you. The rest of us, we can sing song number 3 as we are parading around. Ani Purim, badea Halora pa'am bashana Abola hitarea Lai 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 Rabbi Purim Namona lima dua Madua lo yaho Purim Pamayim bashavua Lai 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 Hey that Purim haputo pumaslayi Oy nini tinuva Purim la podes kakoslayi Lai 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 My name is Purim and I come great fun and laughter bringing Just once a year I do with my singing Lai 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 Hurrah Purim, I love your merry drumming And if I had my way this month you would be coming Lai 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 Oh Mr. Purim, tell me why we see you only dearly We think it once or twice a week because we love you dearly Lai 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 Ani Purim, kami akong badea Halora pa'am bashana Abola hitarea Lai 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 On the back side of your song sheet, you'll find these words. Oh, once there was a wicked cat, and he was his name. All right, we'll try the chorus with me. It goes like this. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be, and not some golden costume. Oh, once there was a wicked cat, and he was his name. Sir, would have to all the Jews, but they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be, and not some golden costume. Esther was the lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. Hear us all. Oh my, how he did scare us. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be, and not the golden costume. But Mordecai, her cousin old, said what a dreadful villain. You don't have it left, my dear. Our life's not worth a shilling. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be, and not the golden costume. But guess what you'll be? Is clever Mr. Smarty. I have got my school trip at a little hanging party. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be, and not the golden costume. Of all his unkind ways, this little joke could cure him. Don't forget we owe him things. The jolly feast of Purim. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be. Oh, today we'll marry, marry, be, and not the golden costume. And now, my friends, it comes time to bring us wow. It comes time to bring us to the end of the story. All right. We're going to bring ourselves to the end of the story, as it tells me here in the scroll, these words right here. And it says, Vayisem HaMelech Achashverosh ma'as al haaretz
ויהיה היום בכל המעשה תקפות בגבורתו פרשת גדולה מרדכי אשר גילה המלך אלוהים כתובים על ספר דברי הימים למלך מידי הפרס כי מרדכי היהודי משנה למלך אחשוורוש וגדול היהודים רצו לרוב אחיו דורש טוב לאמור ודובר שלום זכור זרוע. King Ahasuerus imposed tribute on all the mainland and all the islands. All his mighty and powerful acts and the full account of the greatness to which the king advanced Mordecai are recorded in the books of the king of Media and Persia. For Mordecai, yes, Mordecai the Jew ranked next to King Ahasuerus and was highly regarded by the Jews and popular with the multitude of his brethren. He sought the good of his people and interceded for the welfare of all of his kind. And in each year on the 14th of Adar, we gather to celebrate with great cheer and great joy and great happiness the holiday of Purim. And one more time to end our night together, we go to song number 1 at the top of that page of your Purim songs. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Shirot Rikudim, Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Ra'ashanim. Now that, of course, is the very sad version because it's very slow, but this is a happy holiday, so we need to pick up the pace. Are you ready? Here we go, singing together. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Shirot Rikudim, Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 All right, before we end our evening together, I have one question for all of you, and that question is this. And if the answer to you, if you think the answer for you is yes, you should raise your hand. Would you like an Ozen Haman? If you would like an Ozen Haman, raise your hand. If you're not raising your hand, you're missing out, I'm telling you. You really are. Because, does anybody know how to say, the Hebrew is Ozne Haman. Everybody say Ozne Haman. Ozne Haman. Haman, of course, Haman in English is Haman. Now, Ozne Haman, it looks to me like Haman's half dead in the middle of the aisle over here, but I'm not really sure. But if you would like some Ozne Haman, we're going to have some of those in just a moment. By the way, how do you say Ozne Haman in Yiddish? Humintashen. And so, in a moment, we're going to let you all go to the back end of the social hall where there's some Humintashen and other treats, but do me a favor. If you happen to see the body of Haman laying in the middle of the aisle, try not to step on him. We're going to try not to step on Haman. And then, on your way back, if you will look, Elena is standing right there. She's dancing. She's jumping. She's spinning around in a circle. She's spinning around in a circle. She's spinning around in a circle. She's spinning the other way. I could keep this up all night, but she wouldn't like that at all. But Elena's holding up one of those Mishloach Manot bags, and please take one for your family on your way out. But please make sure that you get a Humintashen in the back of the room. And please just take one, because we want to make sure there's enough for everybody. Chag Purim Sameach, everyone. Chag Purim. Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol HaYehudim, Masechot Ra'ashanim, Shirot Rikudim, Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha, Rash, 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 Hava Narisha,
Pardon.